certainly know that if you are unvaccinated, the CDC says you do need to wear a mask, especially indoors. But with the COVID variant that we're now seeing, that highly contagious Delta variant, there's been some questions about vaccinated people. Well, there was a media briefing today in the medical center, and we heard from Dr. Peter Hotez. He discussed some new research concerning that Delta strain and the fact that once the virus sheds, it actually produces more virus. At least that's the initial research and what it's finding. He says if that's the case, it could show why it's more transmissible, and that in fact could show why we're seeing breakthrough cases.
All of the guidance that the Centers for Disease Control has put out about vaccinating people not needing masks were more or less based on the original lineage, or the UK variant, the B.1.1.7, which made a lot of sense. And I agreed with their recommendations. But now, if it's true that Delta is being shed in so much more abundance by both unvaccinated and even vaccinated individuals, we may have to think about revisiting that. And that means that vaccinated individuals may want to think about wearing masks when they're indoors in areas of high transmission.
So at that media briefing, we heard from the president and CEO of Baylor College of Medicine. He says he's continuing to mask. He wears his mask at the grocery store, and he says we really just need to watch how things are trending. We could have to roll some things back.
Nothing wrong with being cautious for those that want to be. So, Marla, we also know, what about kids here? We know those younger than 12, they can't get the vaccine. So what's the guidance for those groups?
That's right, Eric. Well, the American Academy of Pediatrics actually just came out with some new recommendations as we're starting off the school year. And what they're really saying is that every child 2 and above needs to wear a mask. That's if they're vaccinated or not. Here's what they're saying. They're really encouraging in-person learning. They said it's really important for kids, but they also know that masking is effective. And they've also found that opening schools generally does not significantly increase community transmission with masking and other safety measures in place.
There's nothing different today than there was last year when the school year was getting started about their risk for contracting COVID because of the overall number of people in America and number of people in Houston who've not been vaccinated. So when effectively half of the population has yet to be vaccinated, these children are still at risk. They're still at risk for spreading it to teachers, bringing it home to their parents.
Now, it is important to know that Governor Abbott signed an executive order basically saying that you cannot require masking in government entities. That does include public schools. So we reached out to HISD. They said they are not mandating masking in their schools, but of course they are permitting and allowing students to wear masks if that's okay with the student and the parent.